What's going on? Sleeper, peeper, lyrics on Pete. We at the pop-up shop with my girl Socket to me. If you don't know, you won't get up on all of that soon. But right now we're gonna take you on tour on the pop-up shop. We're gonna mingle a little bit and get back to these interviews later. But come on, matter of fact, come on. Going on, a lot of venues, a lot of products. We're going to these interviews in a few minutes. You know what I'm saying? We just wanted to take y'all a little tour on the place, pop-up shop, you know what I'm saying? So stay tuned, we're about to get in these interviews. People back out of the day. Yo, we still at Lynn's pop-up shop. You know, I'm kicking it with people. I just decided to kick it with some of the, some of the performers and some of the people I'm meeting here. But check out what, introduce yourself, player.
Yeah, my name is Jerry, straight from Brooklyn, straight from Haiti, representing.
Let's go, Haiti. Shout out to my Haitian boy, Starving Crew. But what's going on? Are you an artist?
Or rapper. I'm a rapper slash poet, you know what I mean? Hip hop is where it's the birth of, communication amongst black people that wasn't able to communicate before. You know what I'm saying? So I want to participate in that. I want to be able to put my little 2 cents out there to shed the perspective of the black man. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's what I do.
It seems like you're going to serious, bro. I'm feeling that, especially that he said it's kind of like poetry. You said
100, yeah. 100.
So you ever did some spoken words before?
Yeah, that's where it started with me. Like with spoken words, it's just a matter of just allowing it to flow. And with hip hop, I had to switch it up because there's rhythm. There's rhythm in poetry too, but there's a different kind of rhythm in hip hop. So it starts with poetry and then it just evolved into hip hop.
Yeah. To add on to that, because I'm a lyricist, one of the privileges you get for doing poetry is you don't have to have a specific rhythm.
That's exactly it.
You can control the crowd with just your words. And now when you on a beat,
you need the rhythm. You definitely need the rhythm.
Exactly.
And it was hard to adjust because, like, coming from poetry, you're just trying to get something out.
Right.
You don't necessarily care whether somebody's feeling it.
It's
With
about the message
music, yeah, it's about the message with poetry. With music, like, there's a feeling that has to happen for what you're trying to transfer from your mind to the next person's mind. You know what I mean? So it's two different platforms, but they're the same. They're the same.
Okay, so what year? What you say you started this? Like what year?
Oh
like,
man, that's a good question, man. That's a good. Yo, you bring a smile to my face. Nah, I was about 15. There was this girl named Xenia Martinez, wherever you are, Xenia.
Xenia.
Yeah, I miss you, Xenia. But she had a man, and my way of trying to get her was trying to not talk down about her man, was just trying to let her see how much I value her more than he does. But never talking down on her, because you know that's sucker shit. But you know, that's how my poetry started, with just me expressing myself towards a girl that I truly love. Or lust, you know, could have been.
Alright, so I mean, so you started, you said roughly 15.
15.
So how long is that?
Oh,
not to blow.
Oh, that's 16 years ago. I'm 31. Man, I'm proud. Where I'm from Haiti, man. I'm from Leo Ghana. I'm from Kafu. Where I'm from, it's a privilege to get old. Like, because in my cultures, as soon as you get old, it's a representation of respect.
Yes. Right before this interview, I interviewed somebody else, and off the camera, we just had this convo. She said, "Oh, I would like to live to 120," and I said, "Well, you know, we got to leave America and go to Haiti or Guyana, because over there in the islands, they're living. Over here, you find 120-year-olds like jackpot. Over there, everywhere.
That's the norm.
That's the norm.
And the reason why, like, all snacks is really like fruits.
Absolutely.
We don't really eat like
we don't eat artificial crap, no
like
GMO, none of that.
And there's nothing wrong with that if you're able to what's the word I'm looking for? Detox yourself.
Yeah, all right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, there's nothing wrong with the way you want to live.
Like clean your mucus line, all that, man.
Because it's the environment that you're in. You're in America. That's what happens. Like, the food there's so much people here that they gotta mass produce the food.
That's right. Stay up on your black seed, people.
Yeah, 100.
So I mean, what you think you dropping out? You dropping a single, mixtape, album? What you working on
right now?
At this present moment?
At this present moment, I'm working on an EP. It's a 4 to 5 song project. It's gonna be most likely 4 because I want to keep it a little tight.
Okay.
And I want to keep it concise and to the point. You know what I mean? Like, I'm a real artist. I write music from my perspective. And like 50 said, can't no nigga beat you at being you. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I got to offer me. You know what I'm saying? Raw and uncut, real, and you know, that's pretty much it.
And I'm hearing like an EP can actually be 2 songs too.
Yeah.
You're dropping 4.
I'm dropping 4.
4 different songs. It's gonna be like 2 songs and then the remix and.
Nah. 4 original songs. You know what I mean? Like, I'm a writer. Like, I'm a writer, and you know what I mean? Like, everything I write is different. And it's a different perspective every time, and it's a different message every time.
Well, we got to, you know, it's positive music. What would you say? I don't know. I'm not sure if you can pinpoint it, but what would be your targeted audience? Like, what's your style?
My targeted audience is people that's like-minded. You know what I'm saying? Like, people that think like me, honestly. And I wanna bring positivity to the world. I wanna bring aggression, like aggressive positivity. Like, because the thing about positivity, it has to compete with negativity. So you need some aggression behind it. You know what I'm saying? So my music, when you hear me, it's positive, but there's a little aggression behind it. So that's what I got to offer, man.
And being that your roots is from, you know, Haiti, that's strong roots, straight music.
100.
Straight music right there with those roots. Would you say you got a lot of those roots better than your music? That you incorporated?
To be honest, man, I want to say this now. I want to say this loud. Like,
say it loud.
I love Black Americans. And my music is solely influenced by Black Americans. Because Black Americans, man, y'all done something that can't be done. Y'all influence a culture that don't want to be influenced by. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a culture that they would rather not be in the forefront of bringing forth everything that you brought forth, but you did it anyway. That's something that can't be done when somebody is pushing against you and you just like, nah. I took all my influence is from hip hop. It's from hip hop on 100. Like I love my culture. Don't get it twisted. Compa, Rabo Dai, that voodoo music. You know what I'm saying? I love that. I love my culture, but I'm American. As much as I'm Haitian, I'm American. So I love the fact that I could say, yeah, I'm proud to be a Black American as much as I'm Haitian.
Oh man, so do you got think of dropping any products to your name, man, to your brand? Like right now you're a brand, man.
No, that's 100. That's
not
100.
even a person, man. You're not even an artist. You like a walking brand.
That's 100. That's 100.
I see you moving. You dropped your EP. You got the pop-up shops. You outside. So you gonna drop a brand soon?
Nah, I got one already. It's called It's called Good to Talk. You know, we might change that in the future, but it's called Good to Talk.
Okay.
And it's pretty much a smiley face with some lines all across. It's like a round smiley face. It looks like
they gonna go to your social media. Your social media gonna be on.
But it's called Good to Talk. And that's just, you know, it's good to talk, man. You know, I think conversation can heal a nation. So.
Ah, man. So he got. Oh, wait a minute. You got a podcast coming out, son?
No. I'm gonna keep it up. I'm gonna leave it up to you.
He's dropping the competition. We just started playing.
I'm gonna leave it up to you.
So you got the EP. He got the clothes ready to drop. You know, he popping out. He doing performances.
Yeah.
What's next, man? Is there anything else you plan to do? Anything you inspired to do?
Honestly, man, like that was the perfect question. Like I really want to sell products.
Okay.
And shout out to Master P, and he always preached that. It's all about products. You know what I mean? I'm a product. Like I'm selling myself. And there's a multitude of things that I think that if I put my hands into it, I could sell it based on the fact that, you know, I know people. I know what they want. I know what they value and then what they don't value. And my brand represent, you know, something that's positive. And I want that into the world. I want that to be part of the world. So.
Alright, so check this out. I was trying to drag it out of him. We're gonna try another round.
Yeah.
Do you see yourself doing acting one day, player?
Acting. It's really not for me, man. I want to make movies, though. I want to be a director.
You know, well, then you probably be in one of my movies.
Yeah.
We making movies.
Yeah.
But dig this. So, I mean, this is the way I'm viewing it. I might be dragging it.
Nah, go ahead. Go ahead.
I think music and movies nowadays coming like hand in hand. That's why I asked the question, see if you're ready or if you're interested, because it's almost like you can't do one without the other nowadays. Like, obviously you're acting, not mine, you know, but...
I see what you're saying. The thing about acting for me is like, shout out to Tupac. Tupac was the best that did it.
Probably the one who paved the way for this.
Paved the way, that's 100. That's 100.
I mean, we did have Crush Groovin'. We had Crush Groovin', Beach Trees, and Ruggies, you know, but
and the Fat Boys, don't forget the Fat Boys.
Yeah, it was in Crush Groovin'. Like, it's been done before him, but like consistently to the point that, man, a rapper should be an actor. I would say Tupac.
Tupac, he led the way. It's just with me, like I don't like to get into things that I don't know. I like to train myself. Like
the realist, right?
Yeah, 100. I don't like to just say things because it sounds good. Like I don't think I'm incapable of acting. It's just I don't have the capabilities right now. I got the capacity to learn how to act. Right. You know what I'm saying? So if for whatever reason my life leads that way, I'll participate. You know what I'm saying? It's something fun. It's another expression. It's another art.
Well, I'm gonna tell you like this. A lot of what has to do with acting is comfortability, and I can see you comfortable in the interview. So yeah, you got acting characteristics, man.
Yeah, I appreciate
that. Man.
Thank you, brother.
Yeah, brother. So I mean, you got any videos dropping soon?
Yeah, my first single is gonna be After She Got It. / Rolling.
After She Got It.
Yeah, After She Got It, you know it wasn't the same. Rolling with Mary Jane, and the whip, rolling. So this is gonna be the first single. Look out for it in the next month or two. We just working.
So how's it going down one? You're going the independent route. Do you think you see yourself I mean, because nowadays independence seems to be a real good route.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say it's for everybody.
Yeah.
Because I tell everybody asks me, well, you know, should I go look for a deal or should I do independent? Me personally, I would say if you're gonna go look for a deal has to be made. So you create the narrative. All you rappers, remember you tell the labels what you want. Remember that. Leave things back.
That's exactly like it's my manager right there, Tyrese.
Hey, Tyrese. Shout out to Tyrese.
I tell him, when we get to that point, the same way the label can offer you a contract, you can offer the label a contract. You know what I'm saying? So the mindset of a man or a woman that's trying to attain something where you have to give a trade-off to attain what you're trying to obtain is really just a matter of you knowing your value. So I could trade off $10 for $1, or I could trade off $10 for $20.
Right.
So it is a trade-off regardless. It's just I gotta know my value. So it just depends on whoever that I deal with and them knowing my value as much as I know my value.
So how you feel now? You feel you're gonna stay in the independent lane?
Right now I have to. There's no alternative. You know what I'm saying? I have to. And that's the grind. That's the grind of every artist that's trying to make it. It's you independent. If you're trying to make it, it don't matter if you're doing X, Y, Z, you're independent.
I know this being a rapper now, you know, like back in the days everybody did it dolo, you just go make a record and you start doing your stuff, and now it's more advanced and we got YouTube and, you know, Spotify, you know, so I guess I'm saying you have a manager.
Yeah. Do
you have a whole team? Or you just
we're not at that point.
Nowadays people got their photographer, their cameraman.
Yeah.
You understand?
No, I understand. See, right now I'm really just starting off when it comes to taking it serious and actually putting effort and my money behind it. So it's he my biggest supporter. That's why I made him my manager, because he's my biggest supporter.
Love.
And two people can be a team. You know what I'm saying? So that's my team. Just me and my son. That's it.
Marriage is a team.
You know what I mean? 100. So it's just a matter of just like as you go along the path, and that's to every artist. Don't rush into anything, because God will bring the right people to you. You know what I'm saying? And I met my man's like just a couple months ago, and he loved me so much. I'm like, yo, dog, you gotta be my manager. You know what I mean? He loved my music so much. Like he worked out to my music. Like this.
No, look, man, listen. That's how your man supposed to be, man. If he's not supporting you, he's not supporting you.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
So yeah,
you know what
man.
I mean? And love is love. So you gotta have gratitude for the people that love you, and stop trying to chase the people and trying to convert people into loving you, because it's not gonna work. Like I never had to ask them to show me love. You just show love off rip, because that's who it is. And go back to your question, my targeted audience is really the people that appreciate me for who I am. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not trying to switch. I'm not trying to have crossover records. I'm not trying to have club records. I'm not trying to have street records. I'm trying to have records that's a reflection of Jerry. And once you see it and you understand that this is who I am, you have gratitude for it, then that's who I'm targeting.
I hear that, brother. So before we get on out of here, man, tell them, shout out whoever you want to shout out.
Oh, man.
And then drop it with your social media plan.
Oh, man.
And whoever, you know, just do you, man, do you.
All right. Yeah, shout out to my mother, Betha. Shout out to my father, Pierre Paul Cornet. Shout out to my brother. Shout out to my sister. You know what I mean? Shout out to my nieces. Shout out to my nephews. Shout out to my nigga Ty. Shout out to his mom. Shout out to his whole family. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to New York City. You know what I mean? Shout out to Brooklyn. Shout out to everywhere that I've been and every encounter that I've had that made me who I am. Because I'm very grateful for the people that make me who I am. You know what I'm saying? I learn from everybody, and if I had that encounter with you, you know I talk to you. And thank you for whatever and you just put it to me. You know what I'm saying? Because they helped me grow into the person that I am now. Shout out to my whole family back in Haiti, man. Lil Gan Al Kafu, Nula, Okai, Nula.
Drop that social.
Oh, and my social, man, is Who's Jerry. WHOOSJERRY. Who's Jerry? That's 2 O's and an S. Jerry. Thank you.
Yes, sir. We out.
Yeah, bro.